San Antonians are looking forward to Game 2 of the NBA Finals less than 3 hours away. The Spurs dropped Game 1 against the Knicks, but we're looking for redemption tonight to even up the series. We do have team coverage right now all across the city. Nate Ryan is live at the Frost Bank Center. But before we get to Nate, we want to check in with Henry Ramos. He's live at the Rock at Cantera for what's likely the largest Spurs watch party in the country, surrounded by thousands of fans. The party that just keeps on giving. Henry, how many people are expected? What do you think?
You know, Sarah, I'll tell you, on Wednesday, they reached capacity. We had 6,000 to 7,000 people out here. And I was talking to the guy as he was actually clicking in people. And at one point, he's like, listen, we're shy of 100 and then they're at capacity. They have to shut it down. But I will say in comparison, as we kind of look around here right behind me, the crowd is a lot thinner than compared to Wednesday, especially around this time at 5 o'clock. But listen, it is Game 2 of the NBA Finals. This is where you want to be. You can see a lot of people have marked their territory, their prime real estate for tonight's game. And as we make our way to the crowd, you know, I love diehard Spurs fans and the gear and the fits that they come up with. And when I saw Miss Cynthia out here tonight, I was like, listen, I got to talk to this lady because she is doing it right. All right, Albert, we got to show the boots. From the boots all the way up, we are blinged out, Cynthia. This is great. Oh, the nails, too. I can't forget about the nails. I mean, explain the fit for tonight.
So I've been a diehard Spurs fan my whole life. I had to pay homage to the Spurs, and I felt like all the glitter and glitz tonight is going to bring luck to our team. Woo! Go Spurs, go! We're going to get this game tonight.
Go Spurs, go. Okay, I got to ask you, though, how are you feeling? Because I've been talking to some other Spurs family around here. I'm like, are you nervous? Are you feeling nervous? Are you nervous about tonight?
No.
No?
I'm not. I'm 100% confident.
I just said nervous like 5 times because I'm a little nervous. I'll be honest with you.
Because what I have learned about Wemby in all his interviews, anytime that he says, I messed up, I need to watch the tape and do it again, he comes back and he does it.
Yes.
And they win. So I'm 100% confident they're going to win.
I remember seeing him walking back to the locker room after Game 1, and you could see it in his face, shaking his head. But you're right, he admits it, and he knows what they got to do for tonight.
Yeah, no excuses. He says, you know, I didn't play my best. I got to watch the tape, make some changes, and I'll come back and we'll win the next game. So I'm 100% confident.
All right, before I let you go, I got to get you a loud Go Spurs Go on the count of 3, 2, 1.
Go Spurs, go! Woo!
As I've been saying here at the Rock at La Cantera, this is the second best place to be, but really where you want to be at, if you're lucky, is over at the Frost Bank Center. My colleague, my buddy, my friend, Sport Taker Nate Ryan has been following this journey all along, as I've been saying. And you know what? I'm with Cynthia, Nate. Wemby says he is not worried going into tonight.
Yeah, Henry, the entire team echoing that same sentiment. Steph Castle said yesterday that the Spurs still feel like they're the better team in this series, despite taking the loss in Game 1. A big reason why they took the loss, three-point shooting. They shot just 11 of 43 from downtown, good for 26%. That's just not going to cut it at this stage. Victor Wembanyama, 2 for 9 from downtown. De'Aaron Fox, 0 for 4 from deep. Devin Vassell, Steph Castle, a combined 2 for 11 from three-point land. Obviously, the Spurs very potent around the rim with the skill capabilities of Wembanyama. But this was a calculated move by the Knicks coming into this series. They want the Spurs to take three-point jump shots. And if they miss them, they got to feel pretty good about their chances to get a win, as they did in Game 1. Mike Brown, Knicks head coach and former Spurs assistant, said, listen, if it means that it keeps the Spurs out of the paint, they're going to let San Antonio fire from long range.
This team, they'll kill you if you allow their guards as big and athletic and long, quick as they are to get into the paint and finish. So, you know, if I had to pick my druthers, I'd take a late contested 3 by their guards, just because they're so good when they hit the paint. Now, they can beat you from the three-point line. We saw it in the Oklahoma City series, so we're going to have to try to be better at it. But at the end of the day, I know we can't allow them to live in the paint against us. because they'll destroy us if they do.
As a shooter, you get labeled, one game you're the best when you make 4, 5, 6, 7 threes, and next game you're the worst if you can't hit one. So it's all good. You just got to stay even keeled.
Yeah, that 26% shooting effort from downtown, the worst three-point shooting performance the Spurs have put out in the playoffs since Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals. That was the game in which Victor Wembanyama was ejected up in Minnesota. Game 1 was the lowest point total that the Spurs have had since March 1st. First time they've been held below 100 since March 1st. Ironically, that game also against the New York Knicks at Madison Square Garden. For the Spurs' part, they have not lost back-to-back games in this building at home since late December in the regular season. So it's very tough to beat this team back-to-back games at the Frost Bank Center. Knicks are going to try to do so. I'll tell you, Spurs can feel as confident as they want coming into tonight. They're going to say that they're going to be relaxed, but expect a very desperate Spurs team coming into tonight's ball game, especially because they definitely don't want to head back to Manhattan, back to the Big Apple, chasing 2-0 in the NBA Finals.